More show. I'm going to bring up the next comic. This guy is from England, or British. I don't know. He's got a great accent. I love him every time he performs. You guys are going to love him. He's very funny. Give a warm welcome for Alan Hawkins.
Hey. All right.
Hey, let's hear it for your host. He's so funny. We're going to miss him. Leave it down. Right, now then, yes, I'm from England, and believe it or not, I managed to get Obamacare. Not political, but I like it. One of the advantages of it, they actually sent me for one of those wellness checks. And part of the wellness checks, because of my age, is I have to have one of those colonoscopies. And I said, no way you're doing that to me. But he said, well, there's an alternative. You can actually poop in a box. Have you seen this thing? It's called colon guard. It's advertised on television. You actually go poop in a box. So I did this, and I went along to the UPS guy, because they give you one of these stickers, really, and you put it on the thing, you go. So I walk in there like this, holding the thing, and the guy obviously knows what it is, and he hands out and he takes it. So I was thinking to myself, next time what I'm going to do is, I'm going to walk in there with one hand holding the box, and another with some paper tissues. And then the last time I'm going to go, oh, shit, I missed a bit. To see if he still takes the box. Anyway, fortunately the results came out okay, but some of the blood tests weren't quite so good. I've got high cholesterol and high blood pressure. So my doctor said, well, why don't you go and join one of those workout gyms? I said, well, that's probably a good idea, sure. So first of all, I tried that place, that French place, La Fitness. Yeah? La Fitness. I found out it's not French at all. I thought maybe I could go in there and just drink, bottles of Côte de Rhône and get fit, but nothing French about it at all. And then driving around a bit more, I noticed what I thought was a fantastic place. It was XFIT. And then I realised I didn't have my glasses on. It's called Cross 30 Fit. Okay. So anyway, I gave it a try, and it's really good training. I recommend it to anybody. It's 30 minutes of intensive training. You do 20 seconds of an exercise, 10-second break, and then 20 seconds again. So it's really good. And there's a guy on the microphone shouting at you, and a couple of helpers, and there's music blaring, and you really go. 30 minutes goes pretty quickly. So anyway, so the first session I go to, I walk in there. I'm the only guy. There's 15 women. I'm joking, 15 women. And they're all wearing these tight Lululemon pants. I thought, this could be interesting. Anyway, the first exercise is everybody has to touch their toes. So there am I, watching all these gorgeous women with these tight pants. I go, God, diving on to heaven. And then it got better. The next exercise was doing a thing called a glute bridge. You know what that is? That's where you lay on your back, spread your legs open, and thrust your crutch in the air as quickly and as many times as you can in 20 seconds. Wow, amazing. I thought I was at the zoo. I've never seen so many camels' toes in one place before. And then after about 15 minutes, the air conditioning went out. Yeah, so we went from being to a zoo to an aquarium, maybe a fish market. But that's okay, because I like that. I'm a vegetarian. I love that. I love the taste of it. I also discovered badges are part of a woman where the lips move, but they don't criticise you. Unless she's a ventriloquist, of course, and you have nowhere to hide. Anyway, I've learned now at this training place that they leave you alone while you're doing the exercise with finding you grimace. Like, it looks like you're trying. But I think they might be onto me, because the other day I was grimacing. And one of the trainers there, Jamie, says to me, Alan, come on, you can do it, Alan, come on. Just give me one more, just one more, you can do it. So I put the other gym shoe on. I think they're onto me. And since I'm usually the only guy in the class, and all these women are wearing these hot Lululemon pants, I thought I'd better make myself look good. So I found an old pair of tube socks, those things that come up to about about here, in the back of my sock drawer. So I rolled them up into a bundle, and when I walked in there, I shoved it down the front of my gym shirt, so I've got a nice big bulge. And when you go in there, you check into a computer, so I'm standing at the computer going, anybody notice anything? And all of a sudden, these damn tube socks fell out of the bottom of my shorts. So now every class I have to wear them, of course, because I can't pretend I went in there for a different reason. Now there's one really hot girl that goes there, usually to the same class I do. She's from Serbia and she's just smoking hot. And the other day we were doing squats where you go down as low as you can. And she was just going down the floor and up again, up again, up again. And one of the trainers came over to me and said, Alan, don't forget to breathe. It's in through your nose, out through your mouth. I was just absolutely like, Now the same girl, I was trying to impress her the other day, she was in the group in front of me and they had these things, they look like kettles. They're called dumbbell kettles. And you can tell the weight of them by the colour that's painted on them. So there I'm watching her, and she's absolutely magnificent. And she's doing this. And I'm going, I'm not being hypnotised. Anyway, it's my turn next to go up this. So I grab these weights, and I go, oh no, these aren't heavy enough. I put them down and grab some lighter ones. But at the end of the workout, I said to her, I'm just, I think you're fantastic. I said, would you like to go out for a drink sometime? She said, well, yeah, no, I would like to. She said, but I have to tell you, there's something a little strange about me. I said, well, what could that be? She said, I have to tell you, I'm polyamorous. I said, polyamorous? What's that? Does that mean you like parrots? She said, no, just a cock or two. Anyway, there's another girl who's actually quite attractive. She's a bit older, and she's got this fantastic tattoo of a rose up about here. So I think the other day I said, wow, I hadn't noticed that before. I said, is that recent? She said, oh no, about 20 years ago, it was actually on the top of my breast. So now my breast has gone south. I didn't do very well with that one. Now, I'm not actually into tattoos myself. I do have the one. And I had this done in England years ago during my first marriage. I was out working late one night. Well, actually, out drinking late one night. And I knew I was in trouble. So on the way home, I stopped at a tattoo parlour. And I had I love you tattooed on my penis. So there I go, I get home, and she's standing there. You're late, where have you been? I said, honey, especially for you, I've had I love you tattooed on my penis. There you go again, trying to put words in my mouth. That's enough from my mouth. Thank you very much.
You're going for Ellen. Put words in your mouth.